We're here with the founders of the Big Fab Lab in Bowling Green, Ohio. Tell us the history of your business.
Well, we opened the shop about 3 years ago, and it was the outcome of needing a space for engineers and creative people, artists, professors, anybody who had a big idea, and they needed access to tools to create that idea.
Who uses this space?
We have a variety of people who come. Anyone from, as mentioned earlier, artists and engineers who are actually doing work, or artists who are actually doing work for their jobs. But we also have a variety of other people who come. We have some folks who rent studio space here who are running other businesses out of our space. We've had folks doing some bioengineering. We've had folks doing Etsy shops. We have a seamstress who runs her internet business here for what she makes. We also have homeschool families, retirees who maybe lost access to some of the tools, or hobbyists who are here, and families, students, whether it's projects for school, science fair, university folks, sometimes professors, sometimes university students. Really is from one end to the other of what you'll find here.
How do people get involved in your makerspace?
Well, an easy way to get started is to come out to the open house every Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. That way you have a chance to tour the space, get to meet some of the members, and then if you'd like to sign up, you can sign up online and have full access to the space. If you'd like to rent a studio, if you have a big project you'd like to work on, we could rent a studio space, a cubicle. It is 24/7 access to the tools and your office space. We also do a variety of other activities, like host a homeschool group. We have weekly meetups. We have a drone group that meets, an electronics group, a sewing group, and a beekeepers group. So there's a lot of ways to get involved, but we'd encourage anybody who's interested to come out on Thursday night from 6 to 8.
Are you guys participating in any upcoming events?
Yes, we have several opportunities coming up, actually. If you're watching this before a Thursday evening, you can come visit us at our next open house. We're open 6 to 8 p.m. We'll also be participating in the Black Swamp Festival this year. We'll have a space in the Artists at Work area, as well as the following weekend, the first Toledo Maker Fair, which will be held up in the ProMedica space. We'll have Saturday is the actual Maker Fair portion, as well as artists and vendors and music and food trucks and all kinds of things. And that'll be September 15th, that whole weekend. The 15th especially is the Maker Fair portion, where the Big Fab Lab will be participating there.
What are your top tools used here?
Well, the laser engraver is the most popular tool, and it will engrave wood, plastic, glassware, and even metal if it has a coating on it. The wood shop is probably a close second. We have a full wood shop with a huge variety of tools that folks can use for their projects. And then the sewing area is a very well used space right now, where people are working on their quilt projects, learning how to sew for the first time, and just receiving general help and support in the middle of their projects.
We also have other ways that folks on a regular basis get involved. We offer classes to learn how to use the tools, or to learn how to use them in a project in particular. We have field trips. We've also had a senior citizen group here to do a caregivers night out, and they had a lot of fun doing a woodworking project with instruction and materials, as well as some ceramics.
If people would like to stay connected, how would they do that?
They can find us on our Facebook page. If you haven't liked us yet, we always have highlights on there of events and classes and what's upcoming. We also have a website, which is bigfablab.com. It includes a schedule of classes, events. You can sign up for all of those online. It also describes our homeschool program and field trips that we offer.
Thank you so much for your guys' time and sharing about your business.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is Audrina Layfield reporting for the Bowling Green Digital Media Club. Thank you for coming on board as a sponsor, and what are your thoughts on this program?
Well, I think it's probably very good training for students. and it probably is a help for the businesses. So I think it's great.
What are some other community activities that you support?
Well, we give donations to every charitable organization, churches, schools. We've worked with some of the private schools. We were one of the beginners of the Black Swamp Arts Festival, and we belong to the downtown organization, the chamber, Sue Clark's BG Development Corporation, and it goes on, and it's the ones that comes to mind right off the bat. But we do donations to the animal shelters and to the ladies' shelter, and just about anybody that comes in from an organization. We either give them probably a merchandise item or help them in some way, and everybody gets a discount. So,
thank you for coming on board for a student sponsor. What are your thoughts on this program?
I think it should be a real good thing to have the youth of the community connected with activities that are going on in the Bowling Green community. As a community member, I've been a longtime member of Rotary Club, actually over 40 years, and I've been very active with Bowling Green State University and sponsorship with some of the youth activities, including hockey program at the high school level, and active with St. Al's and other activities such as that, and Community Development Foundation for many years. This is an organization that emphasizes having industrial growth in the community, which helps the tax base, which helps the schools, and those kind of things. So I think it would be very good to get this information out to the community.
Thank you for all you do for this community.
You're welcome.